Hey everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Welcome to my page. We are going to craft my Santa kit from my shop. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is just a Facebook Live that I upload to YouTube. That's where all my videos go to live since Facebook deletes everything. And so we're gonna, you can skip past this part because I'm gonna say hello to all of my friends that are hopping on. Hello, Luann. Hello, my friend. Hello, everybody. I was trying to find some buttons that matched. That's why I was a minute late. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Hello, hello, hello. And of course, I can't find two that are the same. Hello, Pamela. Y'all come on in. It's Thursday. Thursday. Here's two, but they're not exactly the same, but they would probably do. Okay. Hello, Penny. Hello, Linda. Y'all come on in. And we're going to start painting this. Hello, Linda. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Lisa. Y'all come on in. Have a seat. There's plenty of room at the table. Hello, Sonia. Hey, Tammy. Hello, Debbie. Just trying to, we're going to paint the Santa. Hey, Jane and Tanya. I'm just trying to white. Okay, I've got to determine. Hello, Penny. Hello, Robin. I said hello to Penny one time. It's okay. Hey, Stephanie. Hello, Glenda. All right. So I'm going to start by painting this under here first, I think. No, how about we paint the back first? I told y'all I was going to do that. I'm going to paint the back first. Hey, Jane. Hello, Beverly. Good evening. Hello. Hey, Gloria. All right. Paint the back. Hey, Vicky. Hello, Barbara and Bonnie. So, I am painting the back first. This is really bright red. Painting the back. Hey, Jana. Hello, Shirley. I'm starting to second guess this red. That's what I was hunting for, and I didn't know wonder I couldn't find it. It was kind of hid. Hello, Tanya. Hey, Julie. Hello, Deb. But we're going to go with it. I'm painting the back first. I told y'all I was going to start painting the back first, and here we are, painting the back. This might not be bad because I'm going to wax this, so this red might actually be okay, even though it's bright. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Wendy. Y'all come on in. Jane's like, oh, no. I'm turning over a new leaf, Jane. I'm painting the back first. Sultry Sauna Southeast. Yes, we are the Sultry Sauna South. It is hot, but I am not going to complain. It's not 23 degrees and it's not freezing and all the trees are dead and depressed and all that and dreary. I'm not going to complain. It is nice and sunny and warm outside. Yeah, so yes, my beach show will be next Friday because I redid it from last night because all this stuff came in, and I've got a new way that we are going to do the shows, or try to do it to where it's going to go faster and checkout won't be so bad. So I've got a whole new method and I've got to prepare for that. Yes, I made both of them. This one is the gold seed beads. Do y'all remember? We made this live, and then I made this one live. I made these live the other night. Do y'all remember? Gold and the pink. So yes, I did make these, and I made all of this. So yes, I did. looks like a hot chili pepper. Yeah, but he's actually Santa. And this is his back. So don't fret, it's the back. I was gonna paint the back first. Maybe it will cool down. It is hot, but I will take it any day over it being everything's dead, dreary, damp, depressing, and 30-something degrees. No, I don't want that at all. Vicky. So anyway, so yes, I have this humongous box of beads comb. I couldn't even hardly lift it. It was so heavy. Uh-oh. You turned it on and it made a horrible noise. That's not good. Okay, that was True Red, and it's really bright, so I think I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of Santa Red. Even though I am going to wax, wax it, I'm just gonna, that True Red is a little too bright for me. So we're gonna paint Santa with Santa Red. How about that? Hey Tammy. Hey Barb. Keep up with your plants. I know, I quit trying to have outside plants in the summertime and spend all that money on expensive the flowers and all the things, because here they just, when it gets about this time of the summer, dog days of summer, they just die. I mean, it's just, they can't even live. It's just terrible. So I kind of gave up on that because I can't do it. They just don't make it here at my house. All right, so there's the back. I painted the back. I'd rather have the heat than the cold any day. Hello, Judy Klein. Hello, Pamela. We are painting. I know I want to get red paint on my face. He's a little primitive kind of Santa, and so we're gonna paint him. But I'm painting the back first. I'm throwing y'all a curveball, and I'm painting the back first. Do y'all see my gumball machine? I put it up there. I kind of changed stuff around, cleaned up back there, put some stuff up. Yeah, winter is good crafting weather. So is summer when the air conditioner's on and you're inside. This shirt, yes. This is a men's V-neck t-shirt from Walmart. Super soft, super cheap. You bought fake ones. I know, Tammy, a lot of people are buying the fake ones outside. I have some right out here outside my door out here in a little planter. They're fake. Okay, there's Santa Red. This is the back of my project. I am gonna put him on a paper towel so I won't like scuff up the back, because I painted the back first. So this is what he looks like. All right, so he looks rather odd with no parts. Okay, so this is the basis of him. He's a weird shape. My friend Kat from Pickett's Crafts that I met yesterday. She was passing through on her way home, and we had breakfast at Cracker Barrel and visited. I got to see her in person. She actually designed this file. She designed a lot of files that I release because I love her style. Okay, Sonia, so what I have decided, and now I want y'all to see how big this is, because in the picture on Facebook, hold on, I gotta hold it because this thing is really, really, really heavy. And it kind of, my husband needs to do some stuff to it to hold it together. So I want y'all to see how big it is, okay? This is not one of those little glass ones that I put the little decoration stuff in. This thing is massive, okay? It holds nearly, probably, not quite a gallon, but a gallon of milk would probably fit in here. Maybe a little less. So this thing is big, okay? Really, really big. So what I have decided to put in here is I asked my dotting people, my dotting membership, to dot some beads. There's one floating around in here. Let me get one so I can show you, because I dropped it down in there and now I can't get it out. So we dot these 20mm wood beads in my dotting group, and we put them on pins. I don't know where my frog pin is. or my pen with the dot on it anyway. And we put them in there, you know, we put them on pins, these dotted beads. And there's one in there. So you can see how big this is. This is, I mean, this is like, it's almost as big as my head, y'all. It's huge, okay? So like, I dropped that bead down in there and it's like, oh, it don't even make a dent. So I'm gonna put something in the middle, I think, to take up some of the space. So you see how many of these it's gonna take to fill this up. But they are gonna send me beads to fill this up, and I'm probably gonna put something in the middle so they'll just be around the sides where we can see them. So they're gonna dot some and they're gonna send them to me. So then I'll have some from all of my little, my subscription, my dot members. So that, you know, they said, okay, we'll do it. And I was like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But let me set this back where it goes. But I wanted y'all to see how big it was. Because it's going to take a lot of somethings to go in there. Because it's big. And I love it. It is an antique, and it does work. A pool noodle. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe one of them big ones. I was thinking about the cardboard, you know, the cardboard, like, that paper goes on, the big ones. Itching right there. And I could put that down in there somehow. I'm just going to figure it out. Hey, Arlene, you're not late. I just started. I painted the back first. Whoop. My little Santa face. So this is Santa. He looks like this. He's got all of these little parts. And we're going to paint him up cute. This is glass. I went to a glass company locally and I said, hey, I need a piece of glass to cover a desktop. And he goes, okay, I know what you need. And I gave him the measurements. They routed, you know, they routed off the edges for me. It's smooth. And I love this because I can just spray it, scrape my paint off, and it's wonderful. Hey, Barb. Yes, Tina, I thought it was a really cool idea. And I think my friend Stacy gave me that idea. She's in there too. And she was like, why don't we just do this? I was like, oh, that's really cool. Okay, so we're going to paint Santa. Here's his mustache. So I have my pieces that are going to be white. I'm going to put them over here. My berries. I'm going to go ahead, if I got enough red paint on here, I'm going to go ahead and paint them red. And my fingers at the same time. There they are. They need some more though. Hey, Karina, happy Friday Eve. Yes, it's Thursday. It's craft day. We get to craft. So I was saying, so tomorrow, Craig's mother and his aunt will be here. They live in DC area. That's where they live. So they are traveling right now, actually. And they will be here tomorrow. And through the weekend, and we've not seen them in a very long time, since before COVID, because of COVID. And so they are coming to stay with us till Wednesday. And so I won't be live on Monday because we'll be spending time with them, and I didn't want to take anything away from them being here. No, you didn't miss the whatnot. I moved it to next Friday because I got a whole shipment in yesterday. And I figured out a way to do it that's a little bit more efficient, I think. We're going to try that. Hey, Connie. Hey, Joy. So, somebody said, is the glass top glass expensive? This is like 4 by 3, okay? So, approximately. And it was, I want to say it was like $80 something or something like that to do this. Which was not bad to me because it saves the top of my table, but I mean, I love it. I love having it on the top. Christy, pour some fingernail polish remover and get you a little razor blade. This is a plastic razor blade. Well, I would use a metal one if you use fingernail polish remover and scrape it. Excuse me, and see if it will come off. Okay, so Santa it's 2 layers, so we can see through his little beard. So I'm gonna paint those gray. So see, he's got little cutouts like that. So I'm gonna make some gray. Let me move my buttons. I'm gonna put my paint up here since me and Dorothy, funny story, Dorothy and I was gonna lift the glass up and slide this out and slide another one in because I printed it backwards so y'all can see it. And we forgot that these lights right here are clamped to the table. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a wonder so we lifted it up and I was like, oh no, we can't because of the things. And I was like, it's a wonder we didn't crack that glass. So anyway, yeah. So we have to take the lights off and do it next week to get that under there because this glass is heavy and it's just cumbersome. Okay, I put some white down here and I'm just gonna put, the smallest amount of black that I can get. And I'm gonna make me some gray. Even though I have gray over here, I'll just make my own. Then I can kind of control and get it the way I want to. Hey, Melinda. Stacy, I actually got this plastic scraper from a company that I buy acrylic from that I laser cut. So they sent it to me free, and they sent me some little razor blades. But I never knew there were plastic razor blades until maybe like a year or two ago. I was like, why do you need plastic? Anyway, so it's got a plastic razor blade. You can probably look on Amazon and find them. Okay. Poor little paintbrushes. I just so rough on them. So I got this dark gray over here. That I made. So yeah, so I love the glass tabletop because I can just literally let this dry, peel it off, scrape it off, wipe it off, whatever, and it's fantastic. And several other people have done this too. Hey Cecilia, I'm gonna put just a little bit of white there because I did get it a little dark. Okay, so I'm gonna look and see about how far up I need to paint. Okay, so I kind of know. How's the acrylic guides coming? Vicky, okay, they're coming. They're going. Oh. Yeah, so I guess you call it the razor blade scraper, and then you can look up plastic razor blades because they won't cut you. That's the great thing about them. Is that like it's not gonna cut you like a real razor blade would, but they look just like a real one, but they're plastic. Super cool, huh? Who knew? And they just pop in there like that. So yeah, I got that free with some acrylic I had ordered, and I was like, this is really cool. And so when I got this, it was the perfect thing to use. And I don't really have to paint this whole entire piece. Nobody's gonna see it. Okay, but I wanted to have some gray back behind there. Oh, just making sure you didn't miss it. No, you haven't missed it. Okay. So I'm just kind of feather me in some white. You know, probably not gonna matter either, but I'm pouncing. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I didn't want it too dark. I have some of those plastic razors from Amazon. They do come in handy. Because like I'll scrape this off. I'll spray this like with my cleaner, and then I'll let it sit, and then I'll just scrape it right off. Okay, so this is gonna go like that. Okay, it's gonna look good. I need some more white though. I like the white. So yeah, I highly advise getting a glass tabletop if you paint a lot and you craft a lot, because it will just, I don't know, it just comes right off and you can just clean it. Super cool though. I love it. And I got the idea from my friend Cindy with Art Shattered, and some of y'all follow her. She works with resin, so the resin she can just pop the resin right off her tabletop, and that's where I got the idea from. But it's super nice just to be able to wipe it clean, and I can put whatever I want to underneath the glass. It's really cool. So, you know, if you wanted to put your kids' artwork or something under there, or oh, I got hair. Where did I get this hair? My dog. If you wanted to put like your kids' artwork or whatever, or your grandkids, put it underneath there, and it would be protected, and you could see it all the time, or something like that. It would look super cool. Yes, you're not wasting paper under your project. You're not wasting the puppy pads or whatever people use. You definitely aren't doing any of that. Okay, so I need... kind of liking this white fluffy look under there. So I'm just doing more. Okay. So see, I'm gonna lay it down there. It's wet, it doesn't matter. So see how it looks in there? Yes, you love yours. I do too. It's the best thing ever. So we'll shop, we'll go out to eat and stuff, visit, you know, we'll go different places, but probably won't go to Memphis. Yeah, a silicone mat, I used to use that as well, and the only thing I didn't like about it was the glitter. The glitter, like, I literally would have to wash it with water and soap to get the glitter off, and it used to drive me bonkers. But I did like the silicone mat because glue comes right off, paint comes right off. Okay, so there's his little hat. So I'm going to paint this white, and this white, and this white, and I just got to figure out where his little face... His little face comes out because that's going to make it easier for you to paint. My hair looks really cute. Thank you. Okay, so gotta find a pencil or something. I'm gonna put me a little dot there and something there. Okay, and I know where to paint my white. Hey Dana, how are you? All right, so you know we got to do 50 Shades of White. I'm just gonna put out a whole bunch. So let me find. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this gray sponge, and I'm just gonna put my white on it, and I'm just gonna carry on. And if it mixes a little gray in it, so be it. It'll be okay. Be okay with that. So it is mixing just a little bit of gray, but it'll be fine. It will be just fine. And look, I had that there for my other piece, and now my other piece not even sitting on my paper towel. So I'm just pouncing, because that kind of gives it this other kind of texture look. Hey, Karina. Oh, Karina's not talking to me. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Charlene. Oh. Yeah, I had... Now. So the back wouldn't get stuff on it. Summer's flying by. Everything is flying by. Y'all, I mean, we will be doing Christmas, real Christmas, not July Christmas. I dipped a little gray in it. Before we know it. It's I mean, we're over the halfway mark, and we're almost into the 8th month of the year, and I'm just like, where has the time went? Hey, Peggy. Yeah, it's white. The white just will not cover good. So I don't really have a problem with many of the other colors except yellow and maybe the red, but white has got to be the worst. So I'm doing a little bit of gray because, you know, it's getting kind of covered up, so we're going to have layers. Oh, our kids go to school, well, not mine, but in our town. They start back next Thursday. So a week from today, our kids start back to school. I mean, eventually they won't have a summer anymore. It'll just be a year round. So my daughter-in-law teaches kindergarten. She started today. Of course, the kids aren't there, but she started today. It has flown by. Yeah, the older you get. I wonder why that is. Wonder why the older you get, the faster it goes. I don't know. I wonder what that concept is. All right. And then Hulk Hogan died today, y'all. What is going on? Malcolm Jamal Warner and Ozzy Osbourne and now Hulk Hogan. Like, my whole entire childhood. Stop. Gen X is not okay. We are not okay. All of our people are passing away this week, and we're not okay. So, yeah. If you know somebody Gen X, go check on them, because they're not doing good. It's like, oh my goodness. Came out of left field. But Malcolm Jamal Warner, that was so sad, because, I mean, it's all sad, but he drowned, y'all. That is, I mean, his family was there and everything, I guess. My gosh, that's horrible. Okay, so there is, so it's a little gray. Wow, September. See, that's how it used to be when I went to school, when I was younger. We went in September. Okay, now I feel like I need more white. I feel like it's too gray. A singer that died. I don't know about that one, I don't guess. Hey, Linda. I wasn't planning on it. But, yeah, I made these Monday night, if y'all remember. Your grandkids go. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, he drowned. I guess he got caught in a rip current or something. I haven't heard what happened, but, oh my gosh, I just can't imagine. He was, what, 54, 50? I mean, that's my age, y'all. I'm 53. But that ocean don't play. The rip currents are terrible. You can't win. Okay. All right, it's a little bit whiter. I just wanted it a little bit white. No, we're not okay at all. No, we're not. All of our people are dying. August 7th. Yeah, we went to June, like beginning of June we started the day after Labor Day. Oh gosh, Cheryl, I'm sorry. I was another singer. I don't know who it was. But Ozzy, the way I understand it, and I may be wrong, but I know that I saw a video about this. So, he did his last concert, what, about 2 weeks ago? And he was overseas somewhere. Oh, wow. And after the concert or whatever, they took off to wherever him and Sharon went, and that they had the suicide pill or whatever, assisted, you know, because he had Parkinson's bad. Because it is legal in some states, and it's legal, you know, in Europe. Oh, they finally announced that? Karina, I was wondering about how, that was a while back, and I was wondering how she passed away. So anyway, so he said when it was time, he was going to take that pill, and that was going to be it, you know. And I thought she was going to do it with him, but she didn't, I don't guess. The way I saw it, he got... Oh, wow. So sad. Okay, so this is the little ball that goes on his hat. And it's definitely going to be white, because, you know, let me get a sponge. Not gray. I know, I'm not a wrestling fan either, but still, you know, he's just iconic. Everybody knows Hulk Hogan was a wrestler, and, you know, what he looked like and the whole thing, and it's just kind of, you know, all of our people are passing away from that time of the 80s. But Malcolm Jamal Warner, that was a accident. He wasn't sick or anything like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody go and see if Michael J. Fox is okay, because y'all know he has all that Parkinson's stuff too. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. Okay, so there's the little ball of his hat. He went to Switzerland. Okay, I knew it was somewhere that he could do that. That there's some countries that are, you know, whatever, and he was gonna do that. Cause you know, y'all could look at that man and tell he was suffering. He had Parkinson's, and when he did that concert, like, they had to just strap him in that throne thing that he was sitting on. Bless his heart, and you know he was hurting. Yeah, Sharon looks bad too, but I mean, how old was Ozzy? I don't even know. I don't even remember how old he was. Yeah, I'm glad his daughter didn't get taken under too. Good Lord. That's so terrible. Thank God they were able to save him. He didn't make it now. They may have recovered him, but he didn't make it. They didn't really save him, but they did get his body. You were a Hulk maniac as a kid. I was not a wrestling, just wasn't like, I don't know. I was a girl, so we didn't watch wrestling. Wrestling was not a thing, but I know who he is, and you know. Okay, Ozzy was 76. Hulk Hogan was what, 71? Okay, there's his mustache. And now we're going to do his hat piece. This is the band of his hat. Yeah, Sharon looks she's really thin. To be as old as she is, she looks too thin. 76. Ozzy was 76. Okay. I knew he was in his 70s, but I can almost promise that the video I saw said they were going to do it together, but obviously that didn't happen. She's still with us, but hey Anna. All right, so painting that. Of course, y'all know it's going to have to take a couple of coats. But yeah, y'all go check on Michael J. Fox and make sure he's okay, because I'm worried about him. He hadn't been doing, last I saw of him, I don't think he was doing that good. He had spine surgery. Yeah, he had enough, yep. And Michael J. Fox, my gosh, he's had it since he was in his, I saw a documentary thing about him. I want to say his late 20s, early 30s, he got diagnosed with Parkinson's. He's had it a long time. Yeah, Malcolm Jamal Warner was 54. I did know that. I saw that. And I just didn't know how old Ozzy Osbourne was. Oh, really? Tina? So, the only thing I can claim to fame about wrestling, is Memphis had a big wrestling circuit or whatever back in the day, and Jerry the King Lawler, I don't know if y'all know who that is, he is really good friends with a nurse practitioner that I worked for up here, and he would come in our office like all the time. So I kind of got to not know him, but you know, I saw him a lot. So, and he was super nice, friendly, just really nice guy. But he was Jerry Lawler. He has a restaurant on Beale Street. He has, I don't know, but anyway, yeah, we need to wrap Willie Nelson up in bubble wrap, and Michael J. Fox. I'm trying to think of somebody else that's, yeah, Willie Nelson. My gosh, how old is Willie Nelson? He's looked like he looks right now my entire life. Yeah, so many of his drug addictions and drug and drinking and all that stuff, yes. Fox diagnosed in 91 at the age of 29. I thought, Tanya, that it was at the late 20s, early 30s. And so he's, 50s, late 50s now, because he's older than I am. I'm 53. So he's had it, 30 years. See, that, Cheryl, that's what I thought too. The video I saw said him and Sharon were going to do it together. And I guess somewhere they both decided, I don't know. I just can't imagine, like, taking a pill and be like, okay, 30 minutes. I'm just going to go to sleep. Dana, I didn't know that, but y'all be careful with the words that you use in the chat, because, it's all censored, and this will just go away. it'll go off. He's 64, so good Lord, he's had it 33 years. My God, he's 64? Is he that much older than me? Oh my gosh, okay. He shouldn't be 64. All right. Grabbed the wrong peach. Where's my peach? Where's my peach? For the space. Okay, here we go. She must have checked. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they have kids, and I just, it's God's time. It's God's time, and I just don't know about that. Okay, so this is Coral from Craftsmart. That's what I like to use for my face and stuff, my peach faces. Yeah, they found her in the Mississippi River or something. Yeah, just crazy stuff's happening. And of course, y'all know I watched all well, I was with Kat some of the time yesterday morning, so I missed the very beginning, but I did go back and catch up. It might be, Judy. The impact statements from the Idaho 4 from their families. And y'all know that judge and the prosecuting attorney have seen a lot of things in their day, and they have probably hundreds of trials, in their time. And when they're both breaking down and crying during the thing, when they're trying to talk, it was bad, y'all. I mean, I'm not even gonna call him by name. He doesn't deserve that anymore. Hope everyone is staying cool. It's like a sauna here in Michigan. Come on down here, Tina, to the south. So there's his little face, okay? So he has little dots where his eyes are and a little place where his nose goes. But his nose fits, like, right into the mustache, like this. But you know where to put it. It gives you a little thing. The sister statement. Oh, yeah, the Kaylee's sister? No, but what got me was, okay, so they got the courtroom, and the podium was facing like the people in the people watching. Brian Koberger was over here. I shouldn't even call him BK 612314 as his number or whatever it is. He's sitting over here. Steve Gonzalez, Kaylee's dad, took that podium and he went, woof. And he turned that thing around so he could look him dead in the face. And I was like, alrighty. And it took as a father, it took, and you know it did, some restraint to stand in the same room with that man that did that to your daughter. Yeah, because the first, when he did the plea and took the plea, he wouldn't even go in the courtroom with him because he said, I can't go in there. Because, you know, he might hurt him or something. But anyway, but yeah, it's sad and I hate it and it's just terrible. But we'll get on happier terms. Okay, so got that done. Now, I got the nose. There's the little nose, and I am going to put some pink blush on it. Cuddling your granddaughter in the air, right? I know, Corby. It is to me. I'm the tier of my family. My parents are gone, so it's like, you know, you look around and go, oh, well, I'm the top tier of my family. So it's like, oh, no. All right, so I am going to use Festive Green. I know it's bright, but when I wax this, it's going to tone it down some. And this is like the little holly part. 44 years. Congrats. That is awesome. MJF. I don't know who that is. Who is MJF? Like I said, be careful of the words you use, y'all. They will just cut off the live stream if they think we're talking about things that we shouldn't be talking about. So anyway, I'm painting this green. It's bright, but I'm going to wax all of this and it's going to tone it down. Now, I didn't even get anything to paint the star, but I think I want to paint it gold. I'm going to use my gold. My favorite gold. Now, I didn't see anything about Michael J. Fox. I'm just saying, because all these other people from the 80s are passing away, somebody go and make sure he's all right. Because, you know, we don't need him to go too. Okay. Yeah, I agree. He thought he was above the law. He thought he was smarter than everybody else. And that's what a psychopath, that's part of being a psychopath. They have a grandioser idea of themselves. All right, so this is the light gold from Michael's Craft Smart. Yeah, I got it now, Michael J. Fox, yeah. Yeah, he's okay. But I was just making a point that somebody needs to go check on him because we don't need nothing to happen to nobody else. Okay, so there's my little gold star. Okay, don't be saying those words, y'all. They're going to cut the live stream off. Because the bots don't know the difference in when you're meaning it in one way or the other. So that's who patrols all of this. Carol, they probably won't want to. You know, it's Craig's mom and his aunt, and I don't know if they're like crafty things. Yes, Melinda, it comes in 3. No, it's already been 3. It's been Michael Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan, and Ozzy Osbourne. Yes. I don't know what he was doing. I don't. Okay. So now he has little button eyes. I changed his eyes to buttons. That's not what she had planned. But when she did the craft in the picture, she used buttons for his eyes. And so I'm going to actually use buttons, I think. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, there were 3. Debbie, please don't type that no more. Please. They're going to shut off my live stream. But there is Chuck. I don't know who that is. Yeah, we'll have fun. I mean, we'll visit. We haven't seen him in a while, a long time. So we're going to have a good visit. Okay, so here's what I got so far. And so his little face goes in there, and it comes out only because it was easier to paint this way. Oh, I don't know who Connie Francis is. A jazz musician. I don't know who that is. Okay, so now his little hat piece is going to go across. So now I got to paint this red. So I'm going to do this Santa red. Only appropriate to do Santa red. Let me just put it on his hat. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to, because like I said, the bots censor all of this, and it's not people doing it. So the bots don't know what's, you know, the context of the comment. It's okay, Debbie. I just, you know, you did it like 3 times, and I just don't want them to, like, because like I said, the bots aren't human, and they don't know that it's what context it is. But yeah, nobody said that about Michael J. Fox. I said just go check on him, because I don't want him to be next, because, you know, he's lived a long time with his disease too. Did I eat? Well, of course I ate pancakes at the Cracker Barrel. And y'all, I'm gonna have to get them out and show them to y'all. So Kat did not know about, you know, last year when we made the tassels with the salt and pepper shakers. Okay, I know where I put them. She did not know about that craft. And I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to make some. So she went out there. She had to have a basket. And she was putting all the salt and pepper shakers out, because they have the fall ones out and they have Halloween. I was restraining myself. She did not restrain herself. She's like, how much are these? And I said, 99 cents. She goes, put some more in my basket. Look at him. So she's going to do a haul of everything she got, because her car was loaded down, y'all. And I didn't even get to see anything that she got. And then, of course, him. I think he's the same as last year. Maybe. I remember doing a ghost one, but I don't know if he had arms. But 99 cents at the Cracker Barrel. But she literally got like 24 or 25 of them. Frankenstein. She got a bunch of different ones I did not get. So I told her, she's like, I'm going to make a whole bunch. I'm like, okay, you got a whole bunch. So I told her, I said, when they start putting Christmas ones out, you got to get there, because they'll go really, really fast. Tammy, that is what I get. I get grandma's breakfast, which is like meat, which I got bacon. You get eggs. You get, I get hash brown casserole and 2 pancakes. And no, did I eat all that? Absolutely not. But I had a little all of it. I did bring a syrup bottle home, and I told her about the syrup bottles. She did not know about that. I'm like, where have you been? Where have you been? You don't know about the syrup bottles. You don't know about the salt shakers. Have we not taught you anything? That's your favorite ghost. I know he's cute. So Cracker Barrel has those right now, and they have a lot of them. So I feel like they just put their stuff out. Yes, Trisha, you can get online and order them online if you don't have a Cracker Barrel by you. I have bought so many to make. I know, they're lots of fun. I have some from the spring that I didn't make. I have some sheep. I can't remember what else. I just have a few that I never did in the spring, so I'll do them this year. Paige, I don't have any to show you. I sold all mine on Whatnot, but we'll do it again. I'll have to make the ghosts and stuff. Look, he's got on his little Dracula cape. So what you do is, and they're 99 cents. And they always have them for every season, like the summer, the spring. They had a lot we didn't get that we didn't really need. But so you take the little stopper out, and you've got holes up here, right? So you get all your fabric strips. let's just pretend, okay, like this. And then you get a piece of wire. You know, of course, they're straightened out. This is just a wad. Put a piece of wire under here, and you run the wire up through the holes, you know, and so it's a loop. And so your ends of your wire come up this way, and then you've got all of this, basically, is the tassel, and it's hanging down like this, and the wire's up here, and this is all holding to this. So this is like the top of your tassel, and then you take the wire and twist it and whatever you want to do with the wire up the top. And so you have this tassel, and he's like the top of the tassel. And it's so stinking cute. Melinda's like, I need to go. I haven't even made mine from last year, but I need to go. We'll dig those out and do those first. Danielle has them all. The syrup bottles are cute because we make little snowmen out of them. Let me see if I can put my hands on one really quickly. Yes, I can. I see one right here. So I have a lot, so I really didn't need to get any. But I did bring one home only because I brought my pancakes home. Only took a couple of bites of my pancakes. Okay, Christmas is not out yet. The coastal and beachy ones are cute. There's like a flamingo. There's the little drinks like a daiquiri, and they're really cute. Okay, so this is the syrup bottle from Cracker Barrel, and it's real glass, and that's why I hate for them to get thrown in the garbage. Oh, it's free shipping if you're a member. So I would take the air dry clay and make a snowman head and put stuff in the bottle and make a snowman out of these. But I have painted them. Like it has these little teardrops on there. I've painted it pink like a watermelon, and these were like the seeds. I've done all kinds of stuff, but they make little vases, you know, if you want to propagate your plants, all that kind of stuff, and they're perfect. Yeah, we'll do the tassels again. I did them last year. Like a bunch of crafters did them last year. And it kind of went around, and I was like, Kat, did you not see all that? And she was like, I guess not. I was like, woman, what's wrong with you? So she bought, so Kat's going to be making some. All right, so what do I got left to paint? Nothing. I got to paint some more green on here. Oh, they're cute, Mandy. Did you see the salt shakers that I got at Cracker Barrel? I was telling them about that. That Kat bought like 25 of them. She goes, oh my gosh, you think they'll be here when we get through eating? And I was like, oh yeah, they'll be fine. So, you know, I thought she's going to get just a few or something. Oh no, she got a whole bunch. Yeah, your rewards program. Okay, like there's this one. And y'all, Mandy on here with Western Grace Home Decor, she has some adorable bundles, and she's going to come out with the fall ones and Halloween. I think she's already done the Halloween. And you can get rag strips from her if you want to make tassels. If you want to go to her page, you can see them. She's got sunflower colors. She's got, and they're already grungied and distressed and torn and everything. If you want to go, they would be perfect with her fabric. And then him. Isn't he cute? You're home and think, yay, Sherry, I'm glad. That is wonderful. Hey, Beth. Yeah, you hang them like on a doorknob because you have all this fabric out from under bottom, and they're really pretty. Like I made some with the Santa heads, and they're Christmas. You can hang them on the tree. They're so, so cute with these. Danielle's like, now I need pancakes. Right? Me and my husband had pancakes the other night. Yes, Danielle, Mandy's bundle strips are beautiful. So if you need some fabric, like she's already like, you know, got all the colors, like, and she's grunged them. And she has a few prints in there with solid tobacco cloth colors. And right there, Western Grace Home Decor, that's my friend Mandy. And she makes beautiful fabric bundles. And she hand dyes all that, and she tears it all and does all the things. So yeah, maybe I need to do the blush after I wax. Okay, I am. think I'm gonna do that. All right, so we're gonna wax. We're gonna get the scary part. But you'll see them when you go to her page. You'll see them, and then she is in her shop. You'll see the link to her shop, and you'll see rags from Five Below and lots of material. Yes, and she had Christmas ones this month, but she don't have Christmas ones right now. But she'll have them again in a couple of months. Yeah, she has tobacco cloth, and then she'll have like a few prints. Jerry bought some yesterday. Jerry, I did too. That was when I went. It was yesterday. So you must have got the ESP memo. Okay. But she has, Mandy sells them on Whatnot, but she also sells them in her shop, her Shopify shop. So, and they're already like torn for you and everything. So, you know, you don't have to go to Hobby Lobby and go, well, which one do I need? You know, she's already done it. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to start with something small because y'all know this part scares me. So I'm going to put the wax on, wax off. I guess I got that because I was scared, but after I get started, it's not so bad. But if you let it sit on there too long, like I just did, you're going to have to use a baby wipe. Because I let it sit on there a little too long. But it'll come off. Okay. So there's his mustache. Now I'm wondering, I think I'm going to sand it some first. Poly Cotton at Hobby Lobby, it tears really well and it's off. Yeah. She has different colors though. She dyes the tobacco cloth and she dyes everything, hand dyes it all. Because I'm talking to her all the time and she's like stirring her fabric. I call it her stew. She has a pot and she dyes them different colors for the different seasons and all the things. And I'm, you know, it's her stew. I said, you got like a witch. You're stirring your cauldron full of stew. She tears them, dyes them, all that stuff. So I'm sanding some. And I got 80 grit, and it's kind of freaking me out because it's like really, really coarse. I didn't quite want it that rough, but here we are. I'm just going to rub away some of the paint. Get red up in his beard. Okay, so it kind of made like all these little lines on there, which is okay. I'm kind of going with it because, you know, it's this little beard, so it kind of looks like hair. Okay, so maybe I need to do this one I just waxed and wax it again because I should have sanded it first. All right, so my star. You forgot to paint your hippo. Well, paint him up. You be ready for Christmas. This is like super coarse. I got 80 grit, and because I couldn't find any, I couldn't find like 100 or, I don't know. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. There's his little pom-pom on his hat. And you could make your own pom-pom for his hat if you wanted to. Like a little rag thing. But I am going to put like a little bow on him. So I didn't want to do his pom-pom on his hat. Okay. And my berries. think that's all. Okay, now I gotta wax this again. This is messy. Just do it outside if you can. Because it does dust goes everywhere. Alright, so let me get back to my waxing. I'm gonna wipe it off a little. Okay, so there's the mustache. She's gonna have to tear more. Oh, Danielle, she is tearing crazy fool. Let me just tell you, like, she's got the whole family involved, because she has so many orders, and she's grateful for that. But it's, you know, she's having to get help tearing so much. All right, so I'm waxing the under part, the gray part, just so it doesn't look, you know, different. Yeah, she loves to make them. Like, she likes to mix her dye, and she, you know, gets the colors that she wants to dye them, and picks out the fabrics, and it's a whole art for her. She likes it. Stafford helps her, he does. There's that in his little face. I'm gonna put blush on his little face when he's getting a suntan. Look, he's done been down to Florida and got a tan during the summer. Okay, all right, so he's got a little bit of a tan. And his nose, I'm gonna do the nose. I'm gonna put some little blush on it too after I glue it on. But I'm gonna get it the same color he is. All right, let's put some on my star. Woo. Got it everywhere. What am I missing? Wax on, wax off, wax on. Yeah, put it in my big old box. Me and Mandy had these fictitious boxes that we're supposed to send to each other, and I told her, I think I told y'all this, that her box is going to be one of those pods that you get to come to your house, and you load it up with stuff, and then you send it to the new house. I said, yeah, that's what's going to show up at your house, is one of those pods. She coffee dyes them, but she takes her tobacco cloth and she dyes them. Like, the Halloween has a darker, like, earthy orange. There's a black. She dyes those. The sunflower has like a mustard yellow, a darker yellow, and then like a sagey color. So she does coffee dye them, and they also have a scent. They also smell. She puts her candle. She makes little candle. She makes candle wax melts and stuff and candles during the fall time and Christmas time. And so she uses that oil that she puts in that. She uses that, and so her fabric, you know, has a little scent to it. But yeah, she does coffee too, but to do the grunging part. But the other stuff, she actually dyes the colors that she wants, and she mixes and matches and, you know, does her a little of this, a little of that, you know, potion. And she said, Stafford was like, do you have it written down, like the recipes and stuff, or how you mix all this stuff? And she was like, no. I was like, girl, you better get a notebook and write all that down. She's like, I know how much I need, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm like, okay. Let me get a new baby wipe. It's brown. Hey, Janet. Hadn't seen me in a while. I've been right here. Okay, so putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off. So it's kind of looking like that. Mandy's laughing at me because I was talking about her. She don't have any recipes or anything. You know, it's just pinch of this, dash of that, and a little capful, bloop, 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 you know. And I mean, I understand that though. Trying to wipe it off, put it back on, kind of deal. Some of y'all may not like y'all Santa's grungy. Creasy, no, it's I can't even explain it. It's real thin. But if you go to her page, and scroll down, you'll see some of the bundles and stuff. And then she also sells just tobacco cloth, and she dyes that for the seasons too. And you can get just pieces of that. You like his beard? Yeah, so I hope Kat jumps on because this is her actual design. Hope she actually jumps on and goes, oh, that's my Santa. I've been buying files from Kat for a very long time. Oh, I'm not done. Not done. Thought I was. Since I had a laser. So 5 years I've been buying files from her. You like the grungy goodness? Mandy's grungy goodness actually smells very good. I like a little grungy. I'm not a big grungy part, you know. But I like him to look, since he's like a primitive Santa, I want him to look a little old. Now, Cheryl, I don't know about the tassels, but I can't, Mandy, how many strips of fabric are in those bundles? You told me that today and I can't remember. I cannot remember. It's a bunch. Yeah, no, Kat's not even home yet, so I know she's not making her her salt pepper shakers yet. She's going to. She's like, oh my gosh, I wish I was at home so I could hurry up and start. I'm like, I know, right? Because here's those salt shakers are so cute. Okay. All right, I think I got everything the color I want. Maybe. Put that back on. 30 to 35 strips. And so the strips are, Mandy, how long are the strips? Okay, Rhonda's bought them, so she can tell you that they're nice. Okay, so now we're going to glue Santa together. Oh, not done. Got to do the back. Painted the back first this time. I was trying to trick Jane. Jane's the paint the back. Paint the back. I didn't sand the back, but I'm going to wax the back. But 30 to 35 strips of fabric, that's a lot. I'm here to say, it's a lot. Hey, Kim. 24 inches long. So 2 feet. So this is a foot. So 2 feet. And then you get 30 to 35 strips. That's a lot of fabric. And then she makes pom-poms and does the pom-poms with it all and all the things. So yeah. So y'all go check her out, and if you want some, she's got some. But now she makes them to order, so it's not like she's, you know, she's got them sitting on a shelf somewhere. She actually, when you order it, and you know, she has like several to make, she actually makes it to order. Oh yeah, she's gonna have Christmas, yes. She'll come on and tell us when she's gonna do Christmas, but she's gonna do fall. In August, she's got Halloween. Okay, so there's the back. All right, so now we're gonna glue him all together and make him a cute little bow. All right, so let's see. So here's that. Gotta get the top off. All right, so let's glue him together. So I'm gonna leave the face out for now. Kat made the design where the face cuts out because it's easier to paint. when it's a separate piece, and you can just drop it in. Okay, so got all my stick fast on there. Okay. He's gonna look so cute. Oh, her Christmas is sold out. Yeah, I mean, y'all, she's made, I don't know how many bundles in the last, like, month, or a little over a month. I mean, I don't know, but it's crazy. Linda, right above your comment, Western Grace Home Decor, my friend Mandy, she does fabric bundles that she grunges, she hand dyes the fabric, and she tears all the fabric strips, and you get a bundle. 30 to 35 strips, and they're 2 feet long. Okay, so maybe the Christmas are sold out, and she'll bring them back though when it gets close to time. Cause she's been a ripping fabric mama for a while. Okay, so here's his little face. So all you have to do, cause now we have this, and we have that little spot for his face. Oh, and this kit's in my shop, and you can comment shop here, and he is there if you want him. Kat, it's K-A-T. Pickett's Crafts. I took a picture with her yesterday, so you can go to my page, and her page name's in blue, and you can tap it, and it will take you to her page. She is a file designer for laser files, but she crafts and does stuff too. And she's real primitive style, grungy. I'm missing Joanne Fabrics too. It stinks that we don't have it anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna glue his nose on. So his nose is like this, and then this is like this, because it's gonna go under his mustache. But he has a little dot where you know where it goes. Oh, you went and picked out the fall ones today? Nice. I can't wait to see. Hey, Rachel, thank you. So you can comment shop, or you can comment kit, and it will send you a link to my shop, and this kit is in my shop. I have not even said this his whole entire life. But I kind of think y'all probably knew that. Oh yeah, Mandy's got excellent taste, and it's gonna, whatever she picked out, I know is gonna be really pretty. I'm gonna be like, ooh. Okay, so here's his mustache. I got his nose on, like that, because you have a little guide of where it goes. And so then I'm just gonna put some glue here and some glue there, and then you just kind of nestle it right up under his nose. And there's lots of other stuff in my shop too that I just released. Christmas, there's a in Christmas, and there's the chenille fabric that's left. There's Christmas fabric. There's a few Christmas fabric scrap bags left, which I'm shocked. All right, so I'm gonna put this is his little ball for his hat. So instead of putting the glue on here, I'm gonna put the glue on the tip of his hat right here. And then I'm just gonna set it on there like I want it, and then I'll just hold it. Hey Tina, it's been forever. Where you been? I missed you. Where you been? Okay. You been busy this summer? All right, so there's his little ball of his hat. Where? Oh, y'all, look, I forgot this piece. It's dark white. Look, that don't look right, does it? It's too white. And I done thrown my wax rag away. Maybe I got enough on here I can get it done. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta sand it though. Ooh, forgot. Okay, now I can wax it. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay. Get it on the table. Just do this. Whoop. Put that lid back on. I thought I was forgetting something, but then I thought maybe it's just me. I haven't filled it yet. I'm gonna fill it with look, I got green paint on it. Somehow it flew up there. Green paint on it. Got green paint on him, but it's okay because it's gonna be covered up. Lord help me. All right. So my dotting people in my dotting membership, my dot art membership, they're gonna dot wood. We've been dotting these wood beads like this, and they're gonna send me some, and I'm gonna try to fill it with those. You need one of him too. Okay, Mandy, I'll put it in your pod when it comes to your house. All right, so there he is so far. Now, if you want to, you could just draw on his eyes. He's got 2 little bitty dots, okay? But he does have 2 little buttons that you can paint for his eyes, okay? If you don't like that, then you can use real buttons. I think I'm going to use real buttons, y'all, because I have, you know, bunches and bunches of real buttons. So I think I'm going to do real buttons, and those are big. And before, when the live started, I was trying to find me 2 that sort of something was the same, but you know how that is. So I have this whole little container that I poured out. Hey, Shelly, from the Dollar Tree, and I was trying to find 2 that matched, you know. So I'm gonna put real ones on mine. Well, there's a brown. Don't look too bad. Brown don't look too bad, but now I probably can't find another one like that. I probably can't find, that's navy blue. Looks black, it's not, it's navy. That navy will get you every time. Put on socks and you think they're black and they're not, they're navy. Maybe I can use, no. All right, it's gonna have to be black, but one shiny. Oh well, I'm gonna use what came with him because I can't find 2 that are the same. And I'm gonna wax them. Actually found the buttons. Oh, you found the buttons at Dollar Tree, see? I know. But I don't see the colored ones anymore. I just see the black ones. All right, so I'm gonna just wax mine. And make them brown. But I don't ever see the colored ones. I haven't seen the colored ones in years. But I used to get them when I would see them. But I don't ever see them anymore. I just get the black ones. Okay. I'll put this up now. Maybe I'm done with the wax. Okay, so I did them brown. Black sock, one sock. Yeah, you get out in the light and you look and you're like, one of my socks is navy. I've done that many a times when we used to have socks that matched everything. Okay, so now there's his little eyes. I like them brown because he's waxy brown, so now they are the color of the wax. So, no. I got stick fast up here. Okay, it's gone. I got it off. I dropped my button. Okay, and if you don't like the buttons, you could just like, do you have filler in my shop? Okay, so there's his eyes. Yeah, they aren't by the register. Mine, I haven't looked lately, but that's where I used to see them all the time. Okay, so now you've got this holly, and you've got the little, his little red, the little things. So the holly goes, the holly goes up here, like this, if you so want it to. So I'm gonna glue it down here, like sticking out of his hat. Yes, $1.75. It's like, stop. It's not the, it's the what, 7-quarter store now? I don't think anything's $1 anymore, or $1.25. I think they've changed it all. Okay, so there, this is him. Look how cute he is. Okay, so I'm gonna put, now I'm going by the way Kat did it, because her picture, I looked at her picture, of course, when I bought the files. They hadn't had me in a while. So the star, you can put down here somewhere. You can even put it on your little bow. She had like this cute little bow right here, and I'm gonna make one. And then I guess I'm gonna decide on what to do about my star. So I've got all this fabric that I tore before I came on here, so I can make a little bow, a rag bow, to go down here. So it's not gonna be big. It's gonna be rather tiny and small. I say that, but you know, I'll cut it down. And I'm only gonna just do a little bit of, my scissors need to be sharpened, of fabric. And I just got plaids and reds and off-white and all that. This. And some ticking. Gotta have some ticking. You saw it in the sewing. Ticking. Strings and strings. Yeah, Mandy, how do you conquer these strings when you're tearing all that fabric? I can only imagine, because this is what you deal with. All right, so let's put this on top. And I'm gonna cut it down, so don't worry. It's not gonna be this big. I just like to have it, you know, kind of big. And then I'll thin it down. I feel like my buttons have buttons. My husband makes fun of my sash. I have a huge thing of buttons. I can feel that with buttons, but then every time I would need buttons, I like to pour them out. And that's why I did not want to do that. So that's why I'm not feeling it with buttons, but I would love to. Hey, Sandra. I think I'm going to put that on top. Okay. Now, I like to use a zip tie just because it just makes it easier for me to get it tight. Because I can't ever get the jute really tight. So I use zip ties. Just like that. And then I can get it real tight. Y'all see the strings? This is a problem. Okay. So they're super long. Yeah, I like the way Kat's picture was on her website of her Santa. So I wanted to make a bow. Of course, she has Excelsior and all those things in hers. And I'm like, oh, that looks so good. But I don't have any Excelsior, whatever that stuff is called. It's like real skinny raffia. Oh, you liked playing with buttons. I know, it's so fun. Just to run your fingers through them. I feel the same way about beads. I like to just play in the beads. So fun. Okay. So here is my, that one and that one. So now I'm just gonna do this. Now I have this messy bow looking thing. Cut that off. So I'm going to put it, it's going to go down here on his beard. That's where she had hers. And I'm just copying the way hers looked because I like the way it looked. Got that. I can't quit trimming it. All right, so there's the thing. All right, so we're gonna glue it on with a hot glue gun. I hope this is hot. Yes, it is. I'm like, did I forget to turn it on? Haven't used my hot glue gun in so long, it's probably forgotten how to work. How? Okay, so let's stick that down. Ooh, y'all, that's hot. It got me. Not bad though, just enough for me to pull my hand back. It's hot. Okay. All right, so there's this. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to put super cute. Look at him. Isn't he cute? All right, so I'm going to put, I have Rusty Bells. Mandy taught me how to rust too, and I did a video for y'all on how to rust. And I think I'm gonna take, I have like, you know, all of this pieces and parts. I might try to put I might glue some little Christmas sprigs right here, maybe. Do I have another one that matches? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm gonna glue some underneath the bow like it's coming out of the bow. Isn't it cute? Thank y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna glue some right here. I think hers had a tag that said ho 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 or something. I shrunk him down just a little bit. I usually don't ever cut a file the way it was intended to cut. I always either shrink it or whatever. I did it, Cindy, I think I did it last summer, if that helps. But you can go, Night Linda, you can go to YouTube and find it pretty easily. And I think I'm going to put that piece of this. Here's another piece. And I'm going to glue this little Rusty Bell right in the center. Put that greenery there. And put this greenery here. Hold that down. I'm using my scissors. And I want to burn myself. And then I'm going to glue this bell right there. This is adorable. Oh my goodness. I love it. See the greenery? Look. Hot glue strings, spider webs. See, I put some greenery and all I did was I just kind of glued it to the wood, but it just looks like it's part of the bow. How cute is he? And you can see his little beard, you know, stuff, but I love this. And so now I have this star. And I could put it on the bow, or I could just kind of glue it over here to the side. Let's see. You can't have primitive without a star. Gotta have that primitive star. So I think I'm gonna just glue it like that, maybe. Put a dot right there, and let's glue him on. There he goes. Okay. I'm just putting it on. He's cute. Okay. So there's the star. Gotta have that primitive star. Okay, there's the star. Isn't he cute? I love him. He's so cute. Does he hang up? I mean, he leans, but I can always, hold on. I can always put a loop back here. And I can make him hang. You could put him in a wreath. He is about 11.5 inches tall. So he's not too tall, but you could definitely like put him on the side of a wreath. He would be really pretty. yes, you could put the bow as his pom-pom. You definitely could do that. Would be so, so cute. It reminds you of your aunt. I like it too. I just like some of it. I don't like real primitive, but I do like some of the primitive. But you can comment shop and you can get a kit of your own. But, so I can put, where is I got it out because I knew I was going to need it. And the blush. Y'all, I got to put blush on him. He's not done yet. I'm going to put some on his nose. And then let's do his cheeks. Okay. Now, look at his little face. And then, where's oh, here it is. So, like, I can take this and find the end. So I didn't put holes and stuff because you can either do it either way. So let's see, where is his center of gravity going to be? So I can put it here. So like I can glue eyebrows with Pickett's Crafts, yeah. All right, so she designed the file. She's a file designer. She doesn't cut. Her brother cuts her files for her, and you know he sells them. But I have bought files from her for 5 years, over 5 years now. So I can put, like, I'll put a piece of fabric across my strips, and that's going to help hold it. Because, you know, I got scraps out here from where I trimmed them all off, but I got to get this one. Okay. So that's how you make something hang if you wanted to. Or he can be a leaner. He can go in a wreath. No, Linda, I got me a new applicator and I brought it out here. Aren't you proud? I remembered. I was showing it to my subscription group the other day because we had to use it. So this was the subscription group. I got to show y'all this. This was the subscription box this month. So we did the pots a month or so ago, and they do have slots where they hold greenery, and I took it out because it was falling out. But this is what we did. Mrs. Claus, the little hugger thing, and then it came with a Santa. So this was my subscription box this month. And he's all glittered up. Look how cute. And he has a little sign that says, ho, ho, ho. And that's a little reindeer from Hobby Lobby because I copied somebody in my group that put that on there. And I had to have it. So look how cute. Yes, I want to do the craft bookcase set. I will be doing that pretty soon because I love that. It's so cute. So that's my subscription box. So I had my I had the blush out for that. All right, so let's see what this is going to look like. All right, so let me cut this off. I don't want that sticking up. Okay, so there's my little hanger. I didn't even measure to see how long it needed to be, but it's all good. So there he is. He's kind of standing, he's sitting on the base, but see, there he is. I can just kind of do that and make him hang straight, but he's so cute. Look, I could have made it a little shorter, but it's so cute. Look at him. But you can hang it, you can do whatever you want to with it, but that's how I did it. So like I put my string and I hot glued it, and then I just took ribbon or fabric, and you could, you know, put that over it, and that's going to help reinforce it. Rather than me put holes in it, you can do it that way. He is adorable, but he can hang now. But he would look cute on a wreath. If you're a wreath person, if you do wreaths, he wants to sit on that bottom of that stand. But he's so cute. How's the dollhouse coming? Pam, same as you saw it last. Me and my husband got to put it together. It's just like everything else has happened, and it's like that gets put down the bottom of the list. tie a knot. I know, I don't know if I can tie it. Like, it's gotta be so small. Like, I don't know if I can get it. All right, there's somewhat of a knot. There we go. Now, look at there. Ain't he cute? There's Santa. Good night, Karen. He did. He turned out so super cute. So cute. So yeah, I'll be opening up my subscription box pretty soon. I'm going to be doing another dotting workshop. It's probably going to be up for sale. The workshop will be up at the end of August, middle of August, and then the dot workshop will start in September, and it's 3 weeks. And then I'll be opening my subscription box sometime in the fall, probably like after my dotting workshop. My subscription box will open like October. So if you want to be getting in that, I need to post the wait list for that, so y'all can get on the wait list and get an email when it opens. So anyway, he's super cute. You can comment, like I said, shop, and if you're on YouTube watching, those links don't work. It's only for Facebook, but there's a link in the description of my shop. But anyway, see me Wednesday. Yep, our dotting class is Wednesday. Tomorrow, they said it would come early. Oh, okay, y'all are talking about y'all's stuff. Yes, I love this subscription box too. We have fun in the group. It's so fun. And this coming month is August. August is super cute too. It's always cute. This is my favorite. They're all my favorite. Do you sell the spindle? No, this comes from like Home Depot in different pieces. There's 2 videos on YouTube of this, because I've done it twice. So yeah, you can comment shop or kit, and you can get him, or there's lots of other stuff in there too you can purchase. In the Christmas section, there's chenille fabric that's still left. There is Christmas fabric left. There's there's some fallish looking Halloween stuff, and I'm gonna add some more fall. I love the dotting group too. It's so much fun. Thank you, Judy. So anyway, so thank y'all so much for hopping on and joining me and chatting, and we always have fun and finishing this little guy. I know y'all probably had y'all's doubts of how this was going to turn out, because when you just see him just plain, it's like, why does he look like that? But then when you finish him, he is so stinking cute. I love him. So if you want one, you can comment shop and you'll get the link in your messenger. So I'm going to hop off, and I will... Denise, the former videos from the dotting class, yes, if you were in it before, they are there, re-uploaded back to that group, if what group you were in. The group's still there. Oh, check the mail. Y'all talking about packages. Night, Danielle. All right, guys. I love y'all very much. Thank y'all for being here. Have a great weekend. I will not be on Monday because I have company coming. And so I will see y'all. Some of y'all I'll see Wednesday night. And I'll I'll be back Thursday to craft live with y'all Thursday. And then I have a bead sale on Friday. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So anyway, so I will see y'all Wednesday or Thursday. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. See you later. Thanks for watching.